What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live as we get to the power of the internet. This is my vlogging series, my rambling series, in which I talk about life, the universe, things around me that are particularly interesting to me, and I got a pretty big update for you today. But I want to start off by saying, if you paid attention to this channel over the last couple of years, you may notice that my average video views are lower than they've been in quite some time. I used to be able to count on about 125,000 views per video, maybe 150,000. These days, I'm lucky to crack 75,000 or 100,000. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I'm still grateful that 75,000 people want to listen to me ramble on about my life. I am really grateful. But the point of this video is to basically sit down and tell you that I'm looking now forward in the next 5 years to see what the next chapter of my life is going to look like when I'm no longer a YouTuber. Now, before we go any further, I want to make sure you understand, I'm still going to be uploading to this channel. Rambling videos like this, absolutely. Gaming news, absolutely. And the occasional Francis video, absolutely. So those will always be coming to this channel. But believe it or not, I do have ambitions outside of this YouTube channel, whether it's writing a book or creating a television series or writing a movie script that maybe gets done one day, or something as simple as just traveling the United States. I mean, if you follow this channel for a while, you know that I used to be so large, I could barely leave my house. I loved traveling, and me and my wife would travel even then, even though it was very difficult. Now that I've lost the weight, I absolutely want to travel more. If you've been watching the channel for the last couple of years, you know I've traveled more. I've been out to LA like 6 or 7 times in the last year. But you remember the summer I put down a down payment on a Tesla and had them start building it for me. And I explained to you guys the entire plan with that was so that I would have that car so I could get into it and travel this great country of ours and film those videos for you guys. I decided not to get the car, obviously. I'm still driving my 2005 Buick LeSabre, but I'm going to drive that car to those same locations I plan to go to, or fly to most of them, I should suppose. Out of all the videos I've ever uploaded to this channel, the videos that seem to do the worst have been the travel vlogs. So I've decided that I should move them onto their own channel. The channel has existed now for about 10 days. I've promoted it a little bit here and there. It's got about 10,000 subscribers so far and like 5,000 video views per average on the videos, and I'm really enjoying creating things on that new channel. It's also been a very good learning experience about what I've been doing wrong on this channel as well, and I want to get into that. But before we get too far into this video, I want to say that this video is proudly sponsored by the folks over at NordVPN. And whenever I travel, and I've been traveling a lot, I make sure that NordVPN is installed on all my devices. Whenever you connect to hotel Wi-Fi, restaurant Wi-Fi, plane Wi-Fi, you are running a huge risk because people can sniff that information and get your logins and passwords, your bank information, your credit card information, stuff you absolutely do not want to lose. But that's not all NordVPN does. It also allows you to access the global internet. You can get access to content from other countries by making it look like your device is in those countries. And the reason I continue to choose NordVPN is because they have amazing support and speeds. They have servers in over 59 countries guaranteeing that no matter where you are, you're going to get fast and reliable service, and they will give you support 24 hours, 7 days a week. Now pay attention because I have a special offer for you guys today. Right now, you can get 70% off of a 3-year plan coming out to only $3.49 a month if you use the link in the description box below, and if you use code BOOGIE, you'll get 1 extra month for free on me. So do me a favor, go to nordvpn.com/boogie and sign up today. You'll be supporting me and keeping your data safe at the same time. But back to traveling. The reason I wanted to travel is fairly simple. I mean, obviously, who doesn't enjoy stuff like Disneyland, Disney World, roadside attractions, museums, doing that kind of thing? That's obviously something anybody would enjoy. And last December, when I did Disneyland for the very first time, I hit a record that I have yet to break in a single day. I walked almost 9.5 miles in a single day while doing both California Adventure and Disneyland, and it taught me that I was capable of doing more than I thought I'd be able to do. And these days, I like to go back and do these types of things to try to get as much exercise as possible. In fact, 2 weekends ago, when I was out in LA doing Knott's Scary Farm, the Haunted Hayride, and Horror Nights for my new travel channel, while I was actually out there, I walked 18 miles in just 1 weekend, which I'm sure is nothing for someone like you, but for a guy who used to be in a wheelchair, a guy who was almost bedridden and certainly almost house-ridden because of his weight, it's really a cool accomplishment for me. I'm really proud of myself, even if you're not. But the other incentive is that obviously it makes me very happy. They call Disneyland the happiest place on earth for a reason. Doing this stuff is really enjoyable for me. But there's another aspect as well. I mean, I've owned this house now for about 4 years. And for the first 2 or 3 years, I was practically trapped in this house, trapped in my own body, trapped in my own weight. There were periods of time where I wouldn't leave this house for as much as a month or 45 days at a time unless it was just to go to the grocery store, and that's not a good way to live. And if I don't have to, I don't want to anymore. Now, don't get me wrong, I do still love being at home, and I'm going to spend plenty of time here as well, creating videos for this channel, doing the gaming news, spending time with my dog, my best friend, my family, extended family that I have here. Obviously, I'm still going to be home quite a bit, but when I get the chance to travel for the channel, I absolutely want to. But if I'm being entirely honest with you, when I travel, I'm pretty much traveling alone these days, and I get really lonely, so that's where you come in. I want to be able to share these experiences with you. I want to be able to have a good time and know that on social media, whether it's Twitter or Instagram, or especially on the new YouTube channel, I can film this stuff, and my joy can bring you joy, and that just makes it all that much better for me. And I'm realizing now, playing part of this back, that this may sound like a sales pitch. I'm not asking you to do anything other than check out the sponsor for the video, NordVPN. But I'm not asking you to pull out your credit card. I'm not asking you to sign up for a Patreon. The only thing I'm asking you to do is go check out the new channel if you're interested in that kind of content, because it's a passion of mine and I want you to share that passion with me. So in that regard, here's a little bit of footage from that channel. Let me know what you think. The heaviest man in the world always lets me know that I was not the heaviest man in the world, even though I was very large. Oh, God!
Guys, you want to talk about actual magic? Look at this. Right here's the Millennium Falcon, and just above the Falcon is the Disneyland fireworks.
So that's the kind of content that you can expect to see on there. If you like it, that's cool. If not, that's okay too. It's entirely up to you. I do hope you'll give it a chance though. But working on this new channel has given me quite the incredible insight about some of the things I've done wrong on this channel. And no, I'm not talking about the obvious stuff like sticking my foot in my mouth or any of the controversies I've been involved in or any of that kind of stupid stuff. Because here's the thing, a YouTuber can survive on that. A YouTuber can profit out of that. Logan Paul reportedly, according to the media, made $14 million in the month following his huge controversy. If I was Logan Paul, I'd probably be doing better because of the controversy instead of worse. I'm just no Logan Paul. But for those aspiring YouTubers out there, or YouTubers currently, I want to show you some of the stuff that I've learned, some of the mistakes I've made, and how to correct them, and hopefully I won't make those same mistakes with the new channel. The first big mistake I made with this channel was making it a variety channel. Is this a gaming channel? Kind of. Is it a comedy sketch channel? Kind of. Is it a vlogging personal channel? Kind of. Is it a social commentary channel? Kind of. And the difficulty with that is I've split my audience so incredibly much. When I stopped doing as many Francis videos, I started losing audience. When I started doing more gaming videos, I started gaming people that didn't like the vlogging stuff. And when I stopped doing as many vlogs, I lost a huge chunk of viewers because they were here because they cared about me personally and not the other content. If you're going to do something, pick one thing and do it well. And that's what I'm hoping to do with the travel channel. That's what you should do with yours. The new thing I've seen with a lot of other YouTube channels is they're doing quality over quantity, especially once they are established. Instead of doing a video every day or every couple of days, a lot of these channels are doing videos once a week. And for some channels like JonTron, you're lucky if you get a video once a month. Now, don't get me wrong, when you're trying to build a channel, quantity is going to be very important. You're going to need to put a lot of stuff out there because you're going to want to get people in. But once you've built an audience, quality is everything. And that's one of the biggest issues I face here on this channel. Even when I try my best, my quality just is never going to be that good because I'm not that talented. I'm not that funny. I'm not that good at what I do. And so I'm capped by that, and you might be as well. But if you're not, you should absolutely make sure that everything you put out once you've established an audience is 100% top-notch quality, and don't release it too frequently. Make sure you give everybody a chance to watch what you upload. Right now, if I uploaded 5 days a week like I used to, my video views would be like 25, 35, 50,000 per video. But fortunately, because I'm spacing it out a little bit more, I'm getting closer to 75,000 views per video. Really grateful for that. Hopefully this video will reach that mark. Maybe it'll reach 100,000. Who knows? Clickbait is more important than it's ever been, and I hate to say that because I know you guys hate clickbait. So it's got to be the kind of clickbait that people don't hate. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, and I don't know what the thumbnail is going to look like, but statistically speaking, if I didn't clickbait it, this video will perform so much more poorly, and I can explain to you the mechanics why. First off, Notification Squad is more important than ever. You need to make sure that if you're watching this video and you want to see more videos like it, you will go down, hit subscribe, hit notifications, and turn notifications on to all for this channel, because if you don't, you most likely will never see this video, maybe even in recommendations, maybe even not even in the sub box at one point in the future. Without that Notification Squad, a channel cannot exist. You need that more than ever before. And whether or not a video gets pushed out to any type of recommendation at all now determines whether or not people with notifications on and your subscribers click and watch that video. So you want to make sure the video you upload to that channel has a very specific theme that's going to be interesting to your viewers. And yes, of course, you're probably going to have to clickbait it to some extent. If you do well there, your video will get pushed out to recommendations of people who have watched your content previously before. And if those people engage with the content, then there is a slight chance you will get pushed out to people who have never seen your content before but have watched videos along that line. So it makes you want to focus on trends. And that's what's cool about a travel channel. If you do something like Disneyland, theme parks, Six Flags, Knott's Scary Farm, if you do something that's already trending that people want to watch, it makes it a little bit easier to grow, and you should consider that for your channel. But it all goes back to something Gary Vee said recently. I think the most important thing is that you are enjoying yourself and enjoying creating the content that you are creating. If you are not passionate about it, your audience cannot be passionate about it with you. If you're not excited about it, your audience will not be excited to enjoy those videos. If you do not enjoy the process of creating, then people will not enjoy consuming what you create. So if there's something you're passionate about, and these days, I'm passionate about traveling, I feel like you have to just throw yourself at it 100%. Let it consume you if you can. And one of the biggest difficulties with YouTube, especially with a longer standing channel like mine that's 13 years old, you're going to be dealing with the fact that your passions will change as you move forward. And I think it's important, even if you don't retain your audience, that you should change your passions with it or start a new channel like I did. You are going to change, and more so the longer that you're on YouTube. And I'm not talking about losing weight or getting your teeth fixed, but I'm talking about the things that you like and dislike. I, for example, was obsessed with video games when I first started this channel. These days, I still play video games for a few hours every day, but they're not as exciting to me as they used to be. I used to be really excited about creating Francis sketches and Francis videos, but my ex-wife and I separated, and we used to make those and write those and script those together, so it became less fun to do them. They got demonetized, which took away some of the passion as well, because at the end of the day, I've got to focus on what eventually pays my mortgage and my rent and things along those lines. And when it comes to the travel channel, though, I find a new invigorated passion. I hope it lasts forever. It probably won't, but hopefully it'll last for the next couple of years, and hopefully you guys will share that passion with me while it does. And now I'm saving one last update for you guys all the way here at the end of the video for the dedicated viewers who make it all the way to the end of this video. I want to talk about my mental health. That break I took has made a huge, huge difference. And this new focus on the new thing that I want to do, having a new purpose and building something new, has been really invigorating for me. I think I'm probably at a point where I'm feeling better than I felt in the last couple of years. Now, my therapist kept telling me at the 2-year mark, you would start getting over your divorce. We're almost at exactly the 2-year mark from when me and my ex-wife separated at the beginning of November 2017. I'm really starting to feel that recovery. And I think it's starting to impact me better. And I'm hoping that it'll impact the way that I do Twitch streams, the way that I do YouTube videos. And I'm also hoping it's not too late to retain some of my audience and have you guys continue to watch, as hopefully I get better moving forward. So that's it. That's where I am right now. I would love it if you went and checked out the new channel. I would also love it if you would check out the sponsor in the description box below, NordVPN. Allow them to keep your data safe and allow them to block ads on your Android phone and allow them to let you watch content you normally wouldn't have access to. Guys, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again.